In this video, I will show you how to add your Google Forms responses to Trello boards automatically. So in front of you, I will submit this form and you will see how my details will be created as a card in this Trello board. But to do that, firstly, I'll have to build an automation in this Google Forms and in this Trello application, which I will do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. Yes, using this software, I am going to connect the application and automate my task. Okay, I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I'm already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow and then provide a random name to your workflow to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as add Google Forms responses to Trello boards automatically. Now it is asking to select the folder, so I'm selecting this main workflow folder, clicking on create, and after that you will find 2 boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever a new form submission is received via this Google Forms application, okay, let me select the same, via this Google Forms application, then automatically add the submission data as a card in Trello application. Okay, so that is why as an action application I'll select the same, that is Trello. Okay, so in this way, by clicking on this plus icon, you can add as many as action steps as you want here and automate your complex business processes by simply building the connection using Pabbly Connect. Okay, and now the idea here is I'm going to connect these 2 applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us first connect to Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so firstly selecting the trigger event, you can also read the instructions. New response received triggers when a form is submitted and a response is added as a new row in the sheet. Yes, with the help of the spreadsheet which is associated with this form, I am going to connect my Google Forms with my Pabbly Connect dashboard. Okay, so I have already opened this spreadsheet. Now coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and first of all I'm going to copy this webhook URL. Yes, as soon as I have selected the trigger event, it has provided me a webhook URL and few set of instructions. Okay, so you will have to follow these instructions carefully. Now as soon as I copy this webhook URL, you will notice that it will start waiting for the webhook response. Okay, so going back to my spreadsheet, and here you can notice few data is already added. So how about I delete the existing data? Alright, so I have deleted the same. Let me also do the formatting of this spreadsheet so that you can see the data very clearly. Okay, so before I build any connection, firstly I will make sure that one data should be present already in my spreadsheet. Okay, so how about I preview this form, and now I will make a dummy submission by submitting this form. So I have provided the first name as demo, the last name as user, the email address as demouser@pabblytools.com, a dummy phone number, and place you would like to travel is Kerala. Clicking on the submit button, and you will see firstly the same data will be added into this spreadsheet. Now remember, we have received a webhook URL which I have copied. Coming back to my spreadsheet, clicking on extension, clicking on add-ons, clicking on get add-ons, and firstly I will search for the Pabbly Connect webhook add-on here. Alright, so searching for the same, and you will notice that this add-on is already installed in my account. Okay, so I'm going to close it directly, but make sure that you firstly install this add-on, because after that you will have to click on this extension button once again and you will find the same Pabbly Connect webhook add-on here. Okay, Pabbly Connect webhook. Okay, so click on this initial setup. Now here only I am going to paste my webhook URL, so let me first delete the existing data. Alright, so I have pasted the same. Now it is asking for the trigger column. So first read the instructions. The trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Okay, so basically it is asking to specify a column name on filling of which this automation should trigger, or we can say the data should be sent to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so currently I have have the data up to this F column. So whenever someone will add a new data, basically whenever a new form submission is received, of course this particular column will be filled in the end, at the end. So I will add the same column here. Alright, clicking on the send test button, and you will notice that the same form submission data will be received as a webhook response. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so it is saying test data sent successfully. Here it is also showing the name, email and other details. Okay, so let me first click on the submit button, and now I will close it, and you will notice that in the Pabbly Connect the response is already received. Let me show you the details one by one. Here we have the same dummy email address, the same trigger column, we also have the spreadsheet name, the sheet ID, row index, and we have this place, phone number, last name and first name. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our Google Forms and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen? Every new person will submit this form. The details of that person will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, but for that you will have to enable one more very important settings. Click on this Pabbly Connect webhook add-on option once again, and here you will find the option of the send on event. Click on that and this option will be enabled. Basically a tick mark will be added here. Okay, so why I am enabling this option? So basically this option will ensure that now onwards every time a new data will be arrived here, the same data should be sent to Pabbly Connect automatically. So that is why you will have to enable that option. And one more very important thing, whenever you are connecting your Google Forms or Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, make sure that you either work in the incognito window or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in the same tab. Okay, repeating this thing once again, either work in the incognito window or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in the same tab. Okay, so in this way the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I am going to send the same form response data to Trello application. So firstly you will have to select the action event, that is create a card with a plain text type description, because yes, my objective is same. Okay, clicking on connect, clicking on add a new connection, and for the connection it is asking for the username, API key and token. Okay, so how you can get this token? Directly click on this hyperlink option and it will redirect you to that specific place from where one can actually get the token. Okay, so here you can notice this developer API keys option. Firstly you will find your API key here, so let me first paste the same, give me a second, and after that I'll click on this option. All right, here you can notice generate a token, clicked on that. Now I'm going to provide the permission, clicking on allow, and in this way you can also get the token from this Trello application. Let me paste the same, asking for the username also. So here I need to provide the username of this Trello application. Okay, so give me a second once again. So I have provided all the details, clicking on the save button, and in this way my Trello account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. And here you can notice an interesting thing, whatever the boards are already available in my Trello account have started visible here in the drop down since we are connected. Let me even show you the same. Here I have the workspaces, and in these workspaces I have multiple boards also. Okay, give me a second, I'll show you everything. Alright, so these are the several boards available inside the dashboard of Trello. Coming back, and here you can find the same. Now which particular board I will select? So I have created one board, give me a second. So this is my board with the name travel inquiries. Coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and let me even search for the same, that is this travel inquiries. Alright, so I have selected the same, and as soon as you selected the board, firstly it will ask you to select the ID, that whatever the cards you are about to create in your board, in which particular ID it should be created. So here also you can notice all the list ID, all the list name are visible here. Okay, currently in this particular board I have 3 list ID, that is this new inquiry lead, this contacted and convert. Okay, so I am interested in adding all my Google form submission data in this new inquiry and lead, so I'll be selecting the same. Alright, so it has got selected automatically. Now finally it is asking for the basic details like the name on the card, the description on the card. Okay, so for the name I'm going to provide the email address, and the interesting thing is I'm not going to manually copy the above form submission data and paste it below again and again. Okay, I am going to map this data, which will replace this detail automatically as soon as a new form submission will be received. Okay, and mapping is very simple. Click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Search for your preferred data, and in this way you can map this data. Okay, and let me tell you, whatever the details you will map here will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time or in next time. But if we will provide any detail manually, that detail will remain same for every new form submission data. Okay, so that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation, and in this way our automation will take place. Okay, here I am going to attach other details of this particular person so that my team members can easily reach out to this particular new lead, new inquiry. Okay, so firstly I will add this first name, then further this last name, and I am also going to attach the phone number so that my team member can contact this particular person. Okay, so I think this information is enough because I have created the basic information only from my form submission. Alright, no, I have 2 more details, that is number of people to travel. Alright, and last detail I have is number of days to travel. Okay, I hope my message is looking good. Now after these details I will again have to map the detail from the drop down one by one. Okay, so let me search for the first name of the person. Alright, I have mapped it successfully. Let me also search for the last name of the person, which was user. Once again it has mapped correctly, asking for the phone number. Alright, so it is also done. Number of people to travel, so I will have to check. Well, I'm really sorry, I have not collected this information, so I will have to remove it. But instead of that I also have this particular detail, that is place you would like to travel. Okay, so let me attach this detail here. Okay, place you would like to travel. Okay, I think my message is really looking nice. Let me also map this last information. Okay, so in this way I have provided all the details, asking for the position, so kindly keep it same, that is top, member ID, label ID. Well, it is asking lot of details, but I am not going to provide the data in all the fields. It is also asking for the due date, so it is up to you. If you want to provide any due date to your card, to your team member, what you can do is you can provide a specific date in this particular format. Now how you can actually fetch the date? Okay, so what you can do is when you will get the response from Google Forms, you will also receive the time and date. Okay, so here we have the date and time of the form submission. Okay, give me a second. So what you can do is you can add 3 more days in this existing form submission date, and then you can provide that particular date, basically the date of after 3 days in this due date. And how it is possible? After this step you'll have to click on this plus icon and search for the date time formatter feature, which is an amazing feature. Want to learn how you can also do that? Well, in our channel already a lot of videos are available on the same. You can visit our channel and check out for the same. Okay, but for now I'll be clicking on this button save and send test request, and remember which particular email ID we are about to add as a card, that is this demo user at pabblytudes.com. Currently there are only 2 IDs available. Okay, coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, how about I click on this button save and send test request, waiting for the response to receive, basically waiting for the card to be created. Well, the response seems to be positive to me. Okay, coming back to the dashboard, and here you can notice the same person, that is demo user at pabblytudes.com, has been created as a card in our Trello boards automatically. Okay, and in the description also you can find other information. Okay, so in this way, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can build a connection in Google Forms and Trello and automate this whole process. or create an integration. Okay, and you just need to create this automation workflow inside Pabbly Connect once. After that, you can sit back and relax and even close Pabbly Connect, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Okay, and just in case if you want to access this two-step workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. So click on this link, sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.